Yes, good morning. Yesterday we started with with the lesson 6, which talking about factoring a trinomial of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. And we say that if you want to factor this type of trinomial, the first step you have to multiply a times c, then this number, write its all the pair of factors, add the pair of factors. The pair of factors which has a summation of b, you have to choose that and bring it and rewrite my trinomial using these two factors. After that, classify them or divide them into two brackets, find the GCF to rewrite it. Then after that, find the GCF to write the factored form of this trinomial. We talked about if AC is positive, what does it mean? That means we have a same sign of B. And if AC is negative, that means we have a different sign of B. Positive, negative, or negative, positive. Now, the area of rectangle is 8x squared plus 22x plus 15. What are the possible dimensions of the rectangle? Use factoring. In this one here, we have a rectangle. And the area of this rectangle is 8x squared plus 22x plus 15. And they ask me to find the dimension of this rectangle, the length and the width. How can we find them? The first step, I look at this type of trinomial. I found that we have an a. So I will write as ax squared plus 22x plus 15. The first step, as I told you, find AC. AC here, let's see, I have to multiply 8 times 15. 8 times 15. And if you multiply 8 times 15, the answer is 120. Then after that, after I found AC, I will draw a table here. And then I will write all the factors of 120 and then the summation of these factors. Now, 120, it could be, since now the sign here is positive, the sign of AC is positive, and the sign here is positive, that means they have a same sign of B, which is positive. So I want now to rewrite all the factor or the positive factors. It could be 12 times 10, 24 times 5, 6 times 20, and so on. If you add now 12 plus 10, you will get 120. So I found, if you add 12 times 10, you get 22. So I found my B now, which is 22. Then what I have to do, the second step, I will bring my trinomial, which is 8x squared plus 22x plus 15, and I will rewrite my 22 into 12 and 10. This 22x, it will be 12x and 10x. Then now let's rewrite it. It is 8x squared plus 12x plus 10x plus 15. Now, after I rewrite it, second step, I have to find the GCF for both brackets. The first step, let's find the GCF for the first one, 8x squared and 12x, this bracket here. Let's first factorize them. Give me now the prime numbers that if you multiply them, you get 8.
2 and 4.
2, I want them prime numbers.
2
multiplied
2.
Yes, miss. 3 twos and x.
Or 6
2
multiplied by 2.
times 2 times 2x. And 12x, it is 2 times 3 times 2, because it's 6 times 2 times x. Then I will write now the common factors, which is what? Which is 4x.
4x.
So the GCF here is 4x. Then, if I write the 4x outside, let's now rewrite the inside. Here we have a plus sign, so you must rewrite it as a plus. Then 8x squared. If you remove the 2 and the 2 and the x, which number or which variable will be left?
2.
2.
2x.
2x. Thank you, sir. And down here, if we remove 2 and the 3 and x, which number will be remain? It's a 3.
3.
That's it. This is for the first bracket. Now, let's find the GCF now for the second bracket. Here we have 10x and 15. For the factors for the 10x, they are 5 times 2x, and for the 15, they are 5 times 3. The GCF here is only 5. So, plus 5. Then, if I remove, or if I take a 5 as a common factor and look at 10x, which variable or which number will be left?
2x.
2x and 3.
2x.
2x plus 3.
2x and 3.
Thank you. Now, in the second step here, after we finished, look at now the factored form. Here, if we talk 2x plus 3 as a common factor, if I remove the 2x plus 3, as I told you yesterday, this one and this one, which numbers and variable will be left? I have 4x plus
5.
plus 5. Thank you. These are now the factored form of the trinomial. So the possible or the dimensions for the rectangle here is 2x plus 3 and 4x plus 5. These are the dimensions of the rectangle. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now, let's now go to the problem for factoring out a monomial first. What is the factored form of 18x squared plus 33x plus 12? We want now to factor out a monomial first. This step, sometimes I use it to factor the form here. what we have to do. Here now we have to write the factored form of 18x squared minus 33x plus 12. Now, in this type of trinomials, as we see, we have number 18 and 12. I can refactor it, but if you look at these numbers, you have to multiply 18 times 12, and you get a big number, which is 216. And then you have to write all the factors of 216 to find which two factors or which pair of factors have a summation of negative 33. There is a easiest way before doing this step. This easiest way that to write or to factor out this monomial. After you factor it, you have a small trinomial and a trinomial, sorry, with the small numbers that can easily for me to factorize it. So the first step here, let's find the GCF. Why I have to find the GCF? To write or to convert this function into two easier one, or into one that can I factorize it easily. So the first step, let's write the GCF for this, for each monomial. I will write here 18x squared, 33x, and 12. I will write all the monomials here. Then after that, let's factorize the first one. I have 18. Give me all the numbers that if you multiply them, you get 18. And the prime, give me prime. 2 times 3 times 3. What about 33?
11 times 3.
11 times 3. Thank you. What about the 12?
3 times
4
2
times
times
3.
2.
times 2 times or 3 multiplied by 4.
Thank you. So then after that, I have to find the GCF, the common number. What is the common number here?
3.
3. We
3.
have a common x. What about
No.
x?
No.
Are they?
No.
No. So the only factored number here is 3.
3.
So let's now rewrite it to be as 3 times the same steps. Let's I now remove or hide the 3 now. If we hide the 3, which factors or which variables will be left? We have 2, 3, and x squared. So which is 6x squared.
6 squared.
Plus, now look at the sign here. What is the sign here? In the old one, we have minus 33.
33
Negative. So I must write it a negative.
How's it like?
Here.
Yes.
Look at the old one. I have negative 33. Since I'm talking about 33, its sign is negative. So I must write the negative one.
No, teacher, I didn't mean that. Why did you choose 6? There is no 6 in the common factors.
Sorry, Sarah?
There is no 6 in the common factors. Why did you choose 6? Did you multiply the 2?
2 times 3, 6. And x times x is x squared. So it comes like 6x squared.
Okay.
Then minus. Look at 33 here. If I take a 3 as a common factor, which variable or which monomial will be remain? 11x. Then plus, if you remove the 3 as a GCF, so which the numbers will be left?
4.
4. Thank you.
4.
Then after that, here we have 3 times 6x squared minus 11x plus 4. After that, now it's easy for me to factorize it. We have then do the same steps as we did before. Here now, don't forget to write the 3, then open the big bracket. Here we have a minus bx plus c. So let's now multiply a times c. A times c is 24.
24.
So let's now write. Let's clear here. Let's now write all the factors of 24. And their summation. Now the factors of 24, I want to write 2 factors that, and don't forget here, AC is positive, yes, but here the sign is negative. The sign of B is negative. What does it mean?
Negative.
I have to write both of
Two
the
negative factors.
same negative sign, yes. So I have to write all the factors, negative 8,
Negative 3.
negative 6, negative 4,
Negative 4.
negative 12, negative 2, and so on. Let's now
It's negative
find
8.
the summation. Which pair of factors that if you add them you have negative 11?
Negative 8 and negative 3.
Negative 8 and negative 3, yes. So now, let's rewrite it as 6x squared. Now, instead of writing negative 11x, let's write it as negative 8x, negative 3x plus 4. If negative 11x, write it now as negative 8, negative 3. Then after that, I want you now to rewrite it as 2 brackets. The first brackets that show the 6x squared minus 8x minus the second bracket, it shows 3x plus 4, and don't forget the 3. Then after that, let's find the GCF for the first green circle. Here we have 6x squared and 8x. Now then, here, what are the factors of 6x squared?
2, 3,
3.
and 2 x's.
3, 2x, x.
3, 2, and x, and x squared.
2 and x. Before that, if we put it as 3x minus 8x, let's change them. Here,
It will be 5x. No. Negative 11x.
yeah. I mean, if we change the order, who tried it? Did we get the same answer? If you
we
solve,
change the order,
yeah, I mean, if you write it as negative 3x minus 8x, did you get the same answer?
yes. Yes.
Yes, you must get the same answer. Then now here. So then for the 8x, we have, we said 3 times 2 times x times x. Here we have to say that's our 4 times 2 times x. Now,
Miss, I have a question.
yes.
Teacher, I really don't understand, like when we put the minus sign and when we put the plus sign. Because sometimes you say we have to put like the two, both sign, minus and minus. Sometimes we have to put the minus and then the plus. Sometimes we have to put the plus and then the plus. I really don't understand this point, like how we do like how we know that we have to add the minus sign.
Okay. Look at the sign of C here. The first step, you have to look at the sign of C. If the sign of C is positive, that means we have every time. If the sign of C is positive, that means, remember, word same. Same what? Same positive or same negative. Who decide if it is positive or negative? I will look at B. Since B is negative, so I have same negative. If like the previous example, if the B is positive, that means I have same positive. Is it clear? Look at the sign of C.
Yeah.
If it is positive, it means we have same sign. Same sign of what? Look at B. Since the B here is negative, so I have same negative.
It would same one.
Sorry?
Which is the same.
Here, look here. Here now, you open two brackets. You write XX as an example. Look at the sign of C. The sign of C here is what? Positive. Positive, that means we have same. Same of what? Same of the B sign. What is the B sign here?
Negative.
Negative. So I will write here negative, negative. If the sign of B is positive, like this example as an example here, for this one here, the sign of C, the sign of the constant is positive. That means we have same. Same what? Same sign of B. What is the sign of B here?
Positive.
Positive. So after I open the brackets, I have to put positive, positive for both of them. But if we have like this one, and the sign of C is negative, if it's negative, that means we have different signs. One is positive and the other is negative.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yeah.
Yes, miss. Thank you.
By the way, for the another thing here that I have told you about, if you have a negative sign here, okay, okay, leave it for the next step. Okay, now come here, so there you have a 2 and x. So which is the common factor now? It is 2x.
2x.
So this step, forget to write the 3. Write the 3. Then 2x. Then for the 2x, let's factorize it here. If we remove the 2x, which monomial will be remain? 3x. And here we have minus what? 4.
4.
This is for the first step. Now, look here. Since now here we have a minus sign, or here we, wait please, we have a 4. So here it have to be 3x minus 4. Now then continue. Minus 3x minus 4. Now then, if you remove the 3x minus 4, or if you take them as a common factor, what will be remain? 2x minus what?
2x minus 2x minus
1.
1.
I told you here there's a hidden 1.
Teacher, from where you brought the 3x? Oh, here. And teacher,
Here,
the
3x
GCF.
minus 4 and 2x minus, if there's nothing here, there's a hidden 1. So 2x minus 1. Then after that, don't forget what?
The GCF 3.
The 3.
The GCF 3.
So this is now the factored form of this complicated, or this not easier one, trinomial. Now, if you want to factorize them without using or without factors out, without removing the 3, you can. But easily for you to do it like this step, to find the GCF first, then factorize it.
Teacher, why I didn't find the GCF of 3x minus 4? Because 3x is an odd number, I mean prime.